What do you want?
I want you to marry me. I'm through hanging on to the incredible. Everything I always wanted was right in front of me and I didn't see it.
Me?
Yeah, you. You. You're smart, you're beautiful, you're independent. You actually appreciate my sick sense of humor. You don't let me get away with stuff, and most of all, for some I don't know why reason, you love me. And the feeling's mutual.
Mutual?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes both ways. So please, Maria, will you marry me?
Are you out of your mind? Wait a minute. Earlier today, I basically laid my heart out for you at your feet, and you left it there for dead.
But
I told you that I loved you, and you just...
I was stupid. Okay? I was stupid.
Look, I can recognize a blow-off when
It wasn't a blow-off.
Now, look, epiphanies are great. But that doesn't explain why all of a sudden those famous three little words are suddenly tripping off your tongue. I mean, what happened? Did somebody fall in the quicksand since I left you? Good, because I think that it's finally my turn to be rescued.
Forget quicksand. Forget it. What you said finally sunk in. You wanted the real thing, right? That's what you said, all or nothing? It doesn't get any more real than this.
But why?
You opened up my eyes. I have been closing doors on everything for so long. How about a party invite? Nah. How about an interesting new job? Pass. I was about to pass on the most beautiful woman I have ever met in my entire life. And for what? To be official martyr of the 90s?
And now?
And now I want more. So much more. I mean, you only know the Edmund Gray that's all blue and ugh. I can be fun.
I know, I've been there.
Yeah, well, we've had our moments. But you know what? It gets better. It gets better. We can take on the world. Or the world can come to us. You know what? We can get a little place here in Pine Valley. I want kids.
So do I, but that...
No buts. Do you know how lucky I am to have you? Do you know how many guys would love to just spend a little tiny part of their lives with you? I am so lucky you stuck around. I can't believe it.
Sometimes I can't believe it either.
Listen, when you first came to town and you met me, you were just so open, you were ready for anything. And here I was in the dark with my mind half on other things half the time. I mean, I had no idea why anyone would want to spend any time with a guy who was just set on being alone and miserable. But you did. You stuck around. Would you please let me prove to you that it was worth it?
Look, I never said that it wasn't worth it.
Listen, I missed all the signs, okay? I missed them all. I was a jerk. You laid your heart out. You laid it out there, and I should have noticed before you had to beat me over the head with it. You took a risk. And I'm a little late, and I'm very, very sorry. But please, please take it again. Because if we give up now, we could miss something phenomenal. I love you. I love you, Maria Santos. I can shout it. I love you, Maria Santos. Please. Please. Baby. Would you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
Edmund,
Let me guess. Edmund. I approve.
Great. Whose approval do I have?
my sister, Julia Edmund. Finally. And she was just about ready to go to bed and go straight to sleep, even if it kills her.
Some people, they wear an outfit once and then give it to their maids.
Yeah, well, let's say for some amazing reason you don't end up that pathetic. What if you wind up with a husband and 6 loads a day to deal with? Huh? I mean, you can't make your husband do them all. Sooner or later, your 2.5 princesses are going to wind up dull and dingy because their mummy couldn't sort.
Well, you know, everyone has their own definition of family, Terrence. Mine happens to include at least one live-in maid and a cook.
What, no chauffeur?
I haven't ruled that out.
might want to try putting the quarters in the hole and then pushing the tab.
I know.
Whew. So tell me, is your big play for Uncle Derek over yet?
Life is long here. You never know.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, even if the incredible does happen, which it won't, and you do wind up with Uncle Derek, he's not exactly the maid and chauffeur type, you know what I mean?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to adapt.
But even if he did, his cop salary's not going to cover a full staff.
Well, in a few years, I'll come into my trust fund to
Ooh,
support me.
lucky you, and I'm sure your mains will appreciate that.
So what about you? Don't you want to get married?
Well, if this is a proposal, the answer's no, all right?
Please. Seriously, don't tell me that you've never even considered it.
Oh, it's a little hard to imagine a wedding when you don't even have a date for the weekend.
Well, maybe for you, but I have my big day all planned out.
Somehow I knew that.
Well, I mean, you really should make plans. It's never too early.
I'll do that. Thanks.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to study.
You didn't tell me that I had to bring a book. I mean, how long is this going to take?
Let's see, 4 loads, that should take about, 4 hours.
You have got to be kidding me. What am I supposed to do for 4 hours?
I don't care what you do. Why don't you compare detergents or something? I don't know, file your nails. You're good at that.
Very happy that you're here.
So am I. I apologize for being so ornery.
It's okay.
There's nowhere I'd rather be than with you.
I feel the same way about you.
Now, if I could just take you on that floor and give you a birthday dance.
I don't want to dance. Everything I want is right here. Don't you know that?
All right.
Darling, I'm sorry about that.
What happened?
Nothing. I think I twisted when I should have turned or something. I'm okay. I'm just going to sit down.
All right.
Well, that leaves you without a partner.
Yes, yes.
Would you do me a favor and dance with my wife?
That would be a pleasure.
No, that's okay.
No, go on. You deserve at least one turn around the dance floor on your birthday.
No, really, I'm very happy just sitting here being with you.
Music is paid for. You love to dance. And you tapping your foot is driving me mad. Go on.
You sure?
Yes. It would give me great pleasure to see you enjoy yourself.
Gloria, you heard them.
Well, one quick dance, and then I'll be right back.
Good.
Is the coast clear?
Depends.
May I come in?
Friend or foe?
Friend.
Enter.
It worked. I better hang on to this.
Am I that terrible?
No, don't be silly. I just didn't want to intrude if you weren't in the mood for company. I also wanted to make sure you weren't armed with a pitchfork or any other deadly weapon.
Sorry about that.
Oh, please.
I guess I've been kind of rough on you.
Look, you don't have to explain. If I've been through what you have, I'd be less than civil too. I'm sorry. If you ever want to talk, all you gotta do is ask. Okay? Good night.
Anton? I'm asking.
I was just going to go back and watch the end of Super Gladiators. I think that Lightning Woman was about to clobber somebody.
Good idea.
Besides, if I walked in on what I think I maybe walked in on, it sounded like some sort of marriage
Good night,
proposal.
Julia.
Nice to meet you. I hope we can be in-laws someday.
Sorry about that.
Oh, don't be. No, I'm dying to meet the rest of your family.
Well, we were in the middle of something that was important. At least I think we were.
We were right here. And I was saying a silent prayer that you would just let out a great big yes so I could whoop it up and throw you up in the air.
Edmund, don't mind me, I'm almost gone. I'm gonna kill you. This laundry has been screaming to be done for days. Or maybe it was you screaming at me. Anyway, it's getting done. Are you crazy?
Why? It's perfect time to do laundry. There's no waiting. Nobody's going to be around. I just have to get my keys. Oh, thank you. And don't worry about me coming back between loads. I'll probably be hours.
Julia, go back to your room. This is really not necessary.
Maybe not for you, but I don't have any clean underwear.
Well, that's something I can relate to.
See? So don't expect to see me anytime soon because I like to do my laundry in small loads, probably 8 or 10. So you kids just have fun now, okay?
We'll do our best.
Don't encourage her.
See if you can get my sister to lighten up.
I'm going to stay out all night, okay?
It's the least I can do for you. Look at him.
I know what he looks like.
You're not crazy. Now, look, don't worry about me. Worst comes to worst, I can always just stay in Charlie's apartment. Hey, don't worry, there's no Teddy underneath these
That's
sweats.
what I am afraid of.
Maria, I borrowed a pair of your underwear, okay? I'm definitely not planning any seduction for tonight. Your clothes are too uptight. Now, go back to your adorable guy and smile. It's no wonder you've been in such a sweat.
Ruth was telling me your therapist is very encouraged.
Oh, yes. No more yelling, no more fighting, and you know what? Actual progress is being made.
I'm doing my best.
Think Adam can handle that?
Handle what?
Watching his wife waltzing across the room with another man?
Let me give you a refresher course. Chandler 101. Don't ever try to second-guess my father. He follows no rules, and he doesn't give a flying fig about most of the world. He can handle more than most men, but if there's ever something he can handle, he pops.
That's why I brought it up. I'm familiar with the pop.
Yeah, well, that's when you run and duck for covers, you know? I think tonight what we better do is just sit back and watch.
You maybe might be prudent to warn the other guests.
Not after all it took to get my father here tonight. I just pray there's no popping.
You know, you're glowing.
Am I?
Yes. And I don't think it's because of all those candles either. And don't worry, I didn't count.
Well, I wouldn't have cared if you had, because Adam is here. He's out of the house, and he did it for me.
Big step.
Well, it's more than that. It's proof
Proof of what?
that he hasn't changed. Everything I fell in love with is still there. He may be a little bitter when he's angry, but he loves me. He does love me.
I don't know how the hospital is surviving without her.
Gloria definitely is missed.
She is. She's a wonderful nurse. She's a wonderful nurse. That's right, of course. She's what she's told.
of this dance.
You're terrific. I don't want you to tire yourself. Just sit down, okay?
Ruth? You tell my wife that we only sit when we can no longer stand, am I right?
That's the way your therapy works.
You're not in therapy now.
No, thank heaven I'm not in therapy now. And I'm still standing.
Yes, you are.
I may not be as light on my feet as you remember. But I'm on them. It's not wasted. Happy birthday. I love you. Sorry I haven't told you that for so long.
You know, we'd be finished this stuff by now if you didn't have so many clothes.
That's supposed to be an insult?
Look, you're the one who wanted to be independent, all right? I mean, the laundry part should be the easy thing. I can't wait to see what you're gonna do when we get our first bills.
Well, the math is simple, okay? This is disgusting. In fact, since you're so good at it, why don't you just finish it yourself?
Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm not your personal maid. We're equal partners in this, remember?
60-40 if you want to be specific.
Look, I'm not drying your clothes. If you want to walk around all soggy, be my guest.
No, Terrence, why don't you just sort your head from the rest of your body, stick it in the washer, press agitate. Will you just get your dirty clothes out of my way?
But don't mind her. Her head is lost somewhere in the rinse cycle.
Great.
What's the problem?
What would I have to do to get you to loan me some quarters? What am I gonna do with you?
Anything you want?
Murder an option?
I do love you.
First comes love and then comes marriage, but it is not supposed to happen this quick.
Oh, who says, huh? If it feels right, why wait? Besides, Maria, I'm not taking this lightly. I've never been married before.
Neither have I.
We love each other. You can't say that doesn't make sense.
You didn't even know that my sister lived with me.
You don't know how to squeeze a tube of toothpaste. These are not major obstacles to happiness. Now let me make you happy.
told you, I'm not going to be second choice.
You're not.
When I gave it to you in the hospital, I was not shooting for a marriage proposal. I never even expected one.
You sure? Deep down in your subconscious somewhere, you didn't want me on my knees in the staff lounge telling you how much I loved you, yelling, saying, please marry me.
You've got some ego. Somebody's got to keep that in check.
It's a job you'd be perfect for.
You are so smooth.
That can be a good quality.
Oh, you've got good qualities to spare, but... that doesn't mean that we're any closer to taking vows. No matter what you say, your heart is still in limbo, thanks to Brooke.
No. Don't say anybody else's name.
That's not going to make her go away.
She's out of the picture. Completely. There's nobody else here, just you and me. Okay? All right, maybe we're rushing things. Maybe it's a little bit sudden, but I just want you in my life full time. I don't want to do any of this part-time dating, couple of nights a week kind of stuff. I want you. And I want more. I want it so much I can taste it. Now, please tell me you feel the same. Tell me you'll marry me.
It's not that I don't feel the same. No. I'm sorry. I can't.
No pressure. No pressure.
Oh, not much.
Now, what if I rephrase the question?
Any way you phrase it, it's still...
You're off the hook, okay? You don't have to answer yes or no tonight. All I want you to do is I want you to look at me in the eye and say in no uncertain terms, with every unwavering fiber in your incredible body, just say maybe.
Oh, it's not that simple. Maybes carry implications.
Maybes give you hope. Maria, you saved my life.
No. No, now that was she who will remain nameless. That wasn't... I didn't pull you out of that mud.
You saved me from myself. All right? I was stuck in emotional mud. I was drowning. You just... Look, I was just sitting there doing nothing, just waiting for somebody else to change, instead of changing myself, and that was a stupid way to live. And then you came along and you showed me how many weeks and months I have been wasting. You know, it was far past time to let go when I met you. This perfect woman comes into my life. She's just full of love and passion. She's ready to love me, and what do? I ignore her. You know? I'm sorry. I know it's a little late, but I caught myself before. It's too late, okay? I finally got it, all right? I mean, maybe we're a little slow about these kind of things, you know, because I'm a guy. What can I say? Guys are a little dumb in relationships. You know, we have this sort of delayed reaction thing, but I got it. I finally got it, Maria. Maria, I love you. Give me a chance to prove it. Give me a chance to prove how much. Let me show you how we can make it forever. Just please, just give me one, maybe. Just a tiny, teeny little maybe.
It's kind of a relief that Erica's off playing Florence Nightingale to Bianca.
Why's that?
Well, it's not as if things were ever normal around here, but after Erica started that bonfire with everything I'd found about my father...
Not good?
We can't even pretend. We eat in complete silence. I mean, it would be complete silence if Peggy could ever shut her mouth.
When is Erica coming back?
I don't know. Depends how long Binky can milk her boo-boo.
Broken collarbone.
I'd keep my distance. The kid is a complete klutz. She practically killed herself on a horse at Wildwin. You'd think knocking her tiny head around in its cage would have mellowed her out a bit. Guess not.
Hey, at least she takes risks.
Bianca is her mother's daughter. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, Erica's daughter, too.
You think so?
You don't?
Erica's with the only daughter that she cares about. As long as Bianca is safe and sound, all's right with the world.
Gloria may be ready for sainthood, but come on, there's no way she was going to take much more of what he was dishing out.
Really? You think she was ready to crack?
Him over the head with a brick, yes.
Really?
Come on, Alec. You've seen it as much as I have. He's been horrible to her when he bothers to notice her at all. I mean, she probably bit her tongue to a stub just trying to prevent herself from saying what she was thinking.
Come on, we all have. You know, I'm sure.
No. Don't look at me. My mouth has a mind of its own. But Gloria and I love the guy, and it paid off.
I guess so, yep.
Yeah. You know, I have a feeling, judging by the way those two were looking at each other, that tonight they're going to have their first nice night since the accident.
Mm. You know something? Why don't we have a nice night? Why don't we go out to the beach? What do we say? Why don't we take a drive out there? It might be a little bit cool for a late night dip, but hey, come on, the moonlight if you want to drive.
I don't think I'm up for that.
What do you mean you're not up for it? Last time we went out, we had a blast.
Yeah, I remember.
Come on, I'm not just talking about the swim.
Hold it.
I'm holding.
I know. Listen, you're a great guy.
Good.
And I like you and everything.
Good.
But the whole thing that happened last time we were at the beach,
right.
you know, the kiss, that's not going to happen again, okay? That was just a one-time thing.
Did I miss something? We made a date. You said you wanted to go out, remember?
No, I was all for it.
Right, but now?
Well, but now...
What?
Well, my life is such, you know, a mess all the time, and the next time I go flying off the handle, I don't want to be at the ocean.
Well, don't worry about the ocean. Last time you took a bottle of vodka.
Yeah, well, after I poured the bottle of vodka into the sand, I had a big decision. The decision was that until my life gets legit, I cannot incorporate anyone else into my life.
That's probably a very smart move.
Thanks.
Okay, I don't want to be pushy here, but why don't I do it anyway? After you get everything straightened out, which I don't think will take you too long, any chance for a relatively tall blonde guy with an honest smile?
If I ever get my life straightened out, and if I decide to be in love again, it's going to have to be with Charlie Brent.
Lucky Charlie.
Well, see, in AA, we have this whole kind of rule about not getting involved with other people, especially in the first year of sobriety. And yes, I have been sober for year one, but with the whole episode at the beach with the vodka and the way it tasted before I spit it out, so it's kind of like I'm counting this as starting all over again, you know, and every day's a new battle, and it never ends. So, does this make any sense?
Yes, it makes perfect sense.
It does,
Yes.
really? Good, because I'm really not sure that I'm doing the right thing.
That's because you don't have any faith in yourself, Haley. Look, You can handle this. You got it under control. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise. And don't worry about me. I won't get in your way. Although I would be lying to you if I didn't tell you I was just a little disappointed. Ah, well. Good luck.
Thanks, I'll need it. Oh, well. I gotta head up and pack for L.A. Do you have any idea what the weather's like?
Sunny would be my guess.
It's too bad. I'm gonna be too busy working to enjoy it.
Try to find time for a break.
Yeah, I will. Good night.
Night.
Oh, listen. One more thing. Don't make too much noise, because I don't want to disturb the lovebirds.
Oh,
okay?
right. Right. Okay, good night.
I don't care about...
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Can't we go back to what was before, where we were just dancing and you were holding me?
The party made me very tired. I would like to go to sleep now.
All right.
You're not used to this bed. Why don't you go upstairs to your bed?
No, I'm fine.
Well, I won't be.
Let me hold you, okay? That's all I want to do. I just want to hold you.
I can't sleep with you here. I would prefer it if you'd go up to your own bed. Is that too much to ask?
Good night.